welcome to our breakout. We are so honored to have the opportunity to present at this wonderful conference. Today, we will be exploring the idea of setting your past on fire. Quick trigger warning, we will be exploring a method of overcoming trauma. While no specific traumas will be discussed, the word trauma will be used. There will also be a short section of the talk referencing faith in a higher power. However, no religion nor specific higher power will be discussed. Allow me to share a bit more about our journey. We are a collective, a system of individuals within one body, navigating life with dissociative identity disorder. Our system currently comprises 8 distinct parts, each with their own unique traits, memories, and perspectives. Our journey with DID became a reality in 2021 when we received our diagnosis, marking the beginning of a profound and transformative chapter in our lives. Since our diagnosis, we have embarked on a remarkable journey of self discovery, healing, and integration. We have worked tirelessly to build bridges of communication and cooperation among our parts, fostering a sense of unity and understanding within our system. Through therapy, self reflection, and the unwavering support of our allies, we have learned to embrace our plurality as a source of strength rather than a barrier to overcome. Our journey has not been without its challenges. We have faced moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty along the way. But through it all, we have remained steadfast in our commitment to healing and growth. Each step forward has brought us closer to wholeness, empowering us to reclaim our lives and rewrite our story on our own terms. As we stand on the precipice of this new chapter, we are filled with a sense of hope and possibility. We have emerged from the darkness of our past traumas stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. And though our journey is far from over, we are grateful for every step we have taken and every lesson we have learned along the way. Today, I, the host, will be presenting for the Liu family. Today, we stand before you to share a story of resilience, courage, and the triumph of the human spirit. It's a story that embodies the power of perseverance in the face of unimaginable challenges and celebrates the beauty of diversity in all its forms. Pluralism, in most forms, emerges as a coping mechanism in response to trauma, typically during early childhood. When a child faces overwhelming or prolonged trauma, their mind may fragment, leading to the presence of distinct identities or alters, each coping with a different aspect of the trauma. This fragmentation is not a choice, but an adaptive response to psychological stress. While the exact causes of DID, OSDD, and other forms of plurality are still being studied, researchers believe that a combination of genetic, biological, psychological, and environmental factors contribute to its development. For many who are singlets or new to plurality, the idea of living with alters may seem foreign or even frightening, but I'm here to tell you that behind every alter lies a story of survival, resilience, and the unwavering determination to reclaim one's life from the shadows of trauma. You see, for plural individuals, every day is a battlefield where the past and present collide in a constant struggle for dominance. But amidst the chaos, there is a resilience that shines through, a resilience born out of the understanding that healing is not a linear journey, but a series of twists and turns, ups and downs, victories and setbacks. Each altar represents a piece of the puzzle, a fragment of the whole, and together they form a tapestry of resilience that is nothing short of extraordinary. They support each other, uplift each other, and carry each other through the darkest of times, knowing that together they are stronger than they could ever be alone. But make no mistake, thriving as a plural individual is not without the challenges. It requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to embrace the complexities of the human mind. It requires breaking down the stigma and misconceptions surrounding plurality and creating a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued for who they are. So, how does one overcome a past of trauma and thrive in life as a plural person? It begins with self acceptance, with the recognition that every altar is a part of who you are and that each one deserves love, respect, and compassion. It continues with therapy, with the courage to confront the darkness of the past and the determination to rewrite the script of your own story. It requires community, the unwavering support of friends, family, and professionals who stand by your side every step of the way. Our system has amazing support from our outside family, including our parents, who make sure our outer needs are met and giving us all in every part endless love. Our grandpa, who keeps life exciting with adventure, games, and constant company. Our grandma, who supports us and spoils the littles, and our friend who has become Aunt Sam, giving constant support and love, aiding in growth, along with our whole family that makes us feel loved and supports us in every possible way. And many more people who have helped us along the way. It's through their love and understanding that we find the strength to face our fears, embrace our truths, and emerge from the shadows of trauma, not as victims, but as survivors. For ourselves and many others, healing is dependent on the hope that comes through faith in a higher power. In the face of such complexity, faith in a higher power can provide a source of strength, comfort, and guidance. For many plural individuals, their faith serves as a cornerstone of their identity and worldview. Belief in a higher power can offer a sense of purpose and meaning, helping them make sense of their experiences and navigate the ups and downs of life. It can provide a sense of stability and assurance in times of uncertainty, offering solace and hope amidst the chaos. Ultimately, faith in a higher power can be a guiding light on the path to self discovery, healing, and wholeness for plural individuals. It offers a sense of transcendence beyond the limitations of the self, reminding them that they are part of something greater than themselves. In times of darkness, doubt, or despair, faith provides a beacon of hope, reminding plural individuals that they are loved, valued, and supported by a higher power that transcends all boundaries. And finally, overcoming trauma and the darkness is done by putting one's whole past to the flame. Putting your whole past to the flame is not a simple process. It took a whole lot of letting go, pushing through resistance, inner battling, acceptance, forgiveness for myself and for others, and some sturdy inner resilience. But it's amazing when we do it. The journey into our best future always passes through the furnace. The fire both forges us into who we must become and frees us to live the lives for which we are created. That is from The Last Arrow by Erwin Raphael McManus. Burning one's past might seem like a radical notion, but metaphorically speaking, it can offer profound benefits in terms of personal growth, healing, and moving forward with a sense of liberation. Here's a look at some of the benefits. Letting go of emotional baggage. Just as burning physical items can create space in your home, burning your past can create space in your heart and mind. Holding on to past traumas, regrets, and resentments can weigh heavily on your emotional well being. By symbolically releasing these burdens through burning, you can free yourself from their grip and experience a newfound sense of lightness and freedom. Two, embracing closure. The act of burning your past can serve as a powerful route to closure. It marks an end to a chapter of your life, allowing you to turn the page and move forward with renewed purpose and clarity. It's a way of saying goodbye to what no longer serves you and making room for new beginnings. 3. Releasing negative energy. Just as fire transforms matter into energy, burning your past can transform negative energy into positive energy. It's a process that allows you to release pent up emotions and break free from the cycle of self doubt, guilt, or shame. As the flames consume your past, they also purify your spirit, leaving you feeling lighter, brighter, and more aligned with your true self. Fostering resilience is number 4. Overcoming the urge to cling to the past and instead choosing to let it go requires courage and resilience. It's a testament to your strength and ability to adapt to change. By confronting your past head on and releasing it with intention, you cultivate resilience that empowers you to face future challenges with grace and confidence. 5. Creating space for growth. Burning your past creates a blank canvas on which you can paint the future of your choosing. It's an opportunity to redefine yourself, set new goals, and pursue your passions without being weighed down by the baggage of yesterday. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you make room for growth, expansion, and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Number 6. Honoring your journey. While burning your past symbolizes letting go, it also serves as a reminder of how far you've come. It's a celebration of your resilience, courage, and inner strength. Every flame that consumes a painful memory is a testament to your ability to overcome adversity and emerge stronger on the other side. So, burning your past is not about erasing history or denying the impact of the past experiences. Rather, it's about honoring your journey, releasing what no longer serves you, and embracing the limitless potential of the future. It's a transformative act of self love and empowerment that can pave the way for a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Memory reconsolidation is like updating old memories. When you remember them, it's a process that helps our brain deal with tough experiences. Plural individuals, who are people with different parts or alters inside of them, can benefit from the understanding of how memory reconsolidation works. When a plural person remembers something tough, like a bad experience, their brain can sometimes make that memory a bit different. This is like updating a computer program to fix bugs. The brain does this to help them feel better about what happened. There are ways to help this process along. Talking about tough memories with a therapist can be helpful. It's like having a coach to help you understand why you feel the way you do. Drawing pictures of bad memories and then tearing them up or burning them can also help. This can make the bad feelings feel like they're going away. Understanding memory reconsolidation can be useful for plural individuals because it helps them see that they can change how they feel about tough memories. Just like updating a computer program can make it run better, updating memories can make people feel better too. Burning pictures of bad memories can be a powerful way for plural individuals to cope with their past traumas. When someone draws a picture of a tough memory, it's like they're putting their feelings into something they can see. But just drawing it isn't enough to let go of those feelings completely. That's where burning the picture comes in. Imagine the picture as a representation of all the hurt and pain from a bad memory. By burning it, it's like they're letting go of that hurt and pain. It's a way of saying, I don't want this memory to control me anymore. Watching the flames consume the picture can be like watching the bad feelings disappear. But burning the pictures isn't just about getting rid of the bad stuff, it's also about transforming it into something new. Fire has always been a symbol of renewal and transformation. When the pictures burn, it's like turning something dark and painful into something bright and hopeful. After burning the pictures, plural individuals might feel a sense of relief or release. It's like a weight has been lifted off their shoulders. They may also feel a sense of empowerment, knowing that they have the power to change how they feel about their past traumas. Of course, burning pictures of bad memories won't make the memories go away completely, but it can help plural individuals feel like they have more control over their feelings and their lives. It's a way of taking a step towards healing and moving forward. Burning traumatic memories, whether symbolically through therapeutic exercises like burning written descriptions or drawings, or metaphorically through cognitive reconstructing, can have profound effects on the brain. When traumatic memories are recalled, they activate specific neural networks associated with fear, stress, and emotional arousal. These networks involve regions such as the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex. However, repeatedly recalling traumatic memories without resolution can lead to the reinforcement of these neural pathways, contributing to heightened emotion, reactivity, and distress. This can perpetuate symptoms of post traumatic stress disorder and other trauma related disorders. Burning traumatic memories metaphorically disrupts this reinforcement process by introducing new associations and perspectives. It can create a symbolic break from the past, signaling to the brain that the traumatic event is no longer a threat. This process engages mechanisms of memory reconciliation, where existing memories are updated or modified upon retrieval. Through techniques like exposure therapy, narrative therapy, or expressive arts therapy, individuals can confront and reframe their traumatic memories in a safe and controlled environment. This allows them to integrate new information and perspectives, fostering a sense of mastery and empowerment over past traumas. Neurologically, the process of burning traumatic memories can lead to the activation of regions associated with emotional regulation and cognitive reappraisal, such as the prefrontal cortex. Over time, this can result in a reduction in the emotional intensity and distress associated with the traumatic memories. Additionally, burning traumatic memories may promote the release of stress hormones and neurotransmitters associated with relaxation and well being, such as endorphins and oxytocin. This can contribute to the feelings of relief, catharsis, and emotional healing. We, the whole Lou family system, along with our singlet ally, Sam, and our therapist set our own past to the flame. We embarked on a profound journey of self discovery and healing. Together, we made a bold decision to confront the haunting ghosts of our past, determined to break free from the suffocating chains of trauma that had long imprisoned our spirits. Over the span of approximately a year, we committed ourselves wholeheartedly to the challenging task of untangling the intricate web of our past experiences. Armed with nothing but pens and paper, we ventured into the depths of our minds, daring to unearth the buried remnants of pain and sorrow. With each stroke of the pen, we bravely captured the raw emotions, haunting memories, and paralyzing fears that had once held us captive in their grip. United in our shared journey of self discovery, we poured our hearts onto the page, giving voice to the silent screams that echoed in the recesses of our minds. With each word written and each image drawn, we shed light on the darkest corners of our souls, refusing to cower in the face of the pain and anguish that had shaped our past. But our journey did not conclude with the mere acknowledgement of our pain. It was only the inception. With unwavering determination, we embraced the next phase of our odyssey, infusing vibrant colors into the shadows of our past. Armed with crayons and markers, we embarked on a journey of transformation, turning our pain into art and reclaiming agency over our narrative. As we colored, we found solace in the act of creation, breathing life into the amorphous fears that had once seemed insurmountable. With each stroke of color, we forged a path towards healing, defiantly refusing to let our past define our future. After drawing and coloring the trauma, we took another courageous step. We went over it with black marker, covering the pain and hurt with a black layer of healing. It was a symbolic act, a declaration of our commitment to leave the pain behind and embrace a brighter future. As we traced over the lines, we felt a sense of empowerment wash over us, as if reclaiming control over our own narrative. Furthermore, we often found solace in changing the story, drawing a change that empowered us in the narrative. We reframed the memories, transforming them into tales of strength and resilience rather than ones of pain and suffering. It was a powerful exercise in rewriting our own history, reclaiming agency over our past and present. However, the pinnacle of our journey was yet to reveal itself. With heavy hearts but unwavering resolve, we journeyed to a tranquil lake, nestled amidst the serene beauty of nature. There, in the gentle embrace of the natural world, we kindled a fire, a beacon of light in the darkness of our past. As the flames danced and flickered in the warmth of the day, casting intricate shadows upon the ground, we stood together in silent reverence. With trembling hands and hearts brimming with anticipation, we began to release our creations into the fire. One by one, each page, each word, each memory that had once imprisoned us was consumed by the flames, transformed into ashes that danced upon the wind. As we watched our past dissolve into the inferno, we felt a profound sense of liberation wash over us, a freedom unlike anything we had ever known. It was as if a weight had been lifted from our shoulders, as if the burdens of our past had been cast aside, leaving us unbound. Finally, with tears of joy and relief streaming down our faces, we gathered the ashes and scattered them into the depths of the lake, watching as they disappeared beneath the surface. It was a symbolic gesture, a final farewell to the trauma of our past, a declaration of our unwavering commitment to embracing the promises of the future. In that sacred moment, we came to understand the power of collaboration, the power of support, and the power of unity. Together, we had traversed the darkest depths of our souls, confronting our pain with unwavering courage and resilience. Our journey was a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul, a poignant reminder that even in the depths of despair, there is always the possibility of redemption and renewal. Furthermore, to celebrate our newfound sense of freedom, we and our ally Sam cooked food in the fire, turning the act of setting our past ablaze into a joyous celebration of our resilience and strength. As we shared stories and laughter around the fire, we felt a deep sense of camaraderie and gratitude for the journey we had undertaken together. It was a moment of pure joy and connection, a testament to the transformative power of healing and renewal. Throughout our journey, every altar contributed their unique way, bringing their strengths and insights to the table. The littles, with their innocence and boundless imagination, reminded us of the joy and wonder that existed beyond our pain. They infused our journey with moments of laughter and play, offering us a glimpse of the innocence we had lost along the way. As we worked together, we felt truly united, each altar lending their support and encouragement to the collective whole. In the embrace of our shared journey, we found solace and strength, forging bonds that transcended the boundaries of our individual identities. Together, we were more than the sum of our parts, united in our shared quest for healing and renewal. Yet our journey continues. Though we have made significant progress in confronting our past traumas and reclaiming our narrative, there is still much work to be done. We continue to draw our traumas to color new fears and confront new challenges with unwavering courage and resilience. But amidst the ongoing struggles, we find solace in the knowledge that we are not alone. With the unwavering support of our singlet ally, Sam, and our outer family, and the compassionate guidance of our therapist, we march onward, united in our shared pursuit of healing and renewal. Together, we embrace the promise of the future, knowing that even in the darkest of times, there is always the possibility of redemption and renewal. Our journey may be long and arduous, but with courage, resilience, and unwavering determination, we will continue to thrive as plural individuals, each step bringing us closer to the light at the end of the tunnel. We would like to share a poem that we created based on this experience. In the dark of night, we gather near, with memories heavy but without fear. We draw our pain, write down our sorrow. On paper white, we face tomorrow. With allies close and courage bright, we set our past on fire to ignite. The flames consume the pain we've known, leaving behind a light we've grown. From ashes rise a brighter view, a future clear, a hope anew. With every flicker, every spark, we journey forward from light to dark. So let us burn from what held us tight and step into the morning light. For in the fire we find our way to brighter futures every day. Today, I want to share with you a powerful metaphor for overcoming past trauma. The image of a tea bag set on fire, melting away and then rising up before disappearing. This powerful analogy encapsulates the journey of healing from our deepest wounds and emerging stronger on the other side. Imagine for a moment that you are that tea bag. When the flames of trauma engulf you, it feels as though you are being melted down, your very essence dissolving into the chaos of pain and suffering. It's a terrifying and disorienting experience, one that can leave you feeling lost and broken beyond repair. But here's where the magic happens. Despite the heat, despite the pain, you begin to rise. At the last remnants of that tea bag dissolve away, something miraculous occurs. You find yourself lifting off the ground, defying gravity, and soaring up towards the heavens. In that moment, you realize that the fire did not destroy you, it transformed you, it purified you, stripping away the layers of fear and doubt until all that remained was your true essence, unburdened by the weight of past traumas. And then, just as suddenly as it began, your ascent comes to an end. You reach the peak of your journey, hovering on the edge of existence, suspended between the past and the future. And then, with a final burst of energy, you vanish into the air, leaving behind nothing but a faint whisper of your presence. This, my friends, is the power of resilience. It's the ability to not only survive the fires of trauma, but to thrive in spite of them. It's the courage to embrace the pain, the strength to endure the struggle, and the faith to believe that there is light on the other side. So, looking at our own experiences of trauma and adversity, let us remember the humble tea bag and the extraordinary lesson it teaches us. Let us embrace the fires of our past, knowing that they have the power to transform us into something greater than we ever thought possible. And let us rise, like that tea bag, above the ashes of our pain and disappear into the infinite possibilities of our own resilience. As we reach the end of this breakout, I would like to share an interview we did with our closest ally, Sam, about how this experience was for a singlet friend supporting a plural person. Okay, I'm here with Sam and I have a couple questions. Number one, can you share your experience of supporting your plural friend through the process of burning their trauma?
So, when we first decided to do the burning process, we were in the midst of therapy, and we were doing some drawing activities to release the trauma, and the my plural friends system decided that they wanted to give those drawings to me, and I would put them in a prayer box to pray over them, that they would release my plural friend from the bondage that she was under. So we ended up collecting these enormous amount of drawings with my name on them, and I'm like, what are we going to do with these things? And so we brainstormed what we were going to do because they were overrunning my box. I had to get another box. And so what we did was we brainstormed and we came up with the burning process. And so our idea was to take these and in a controlled environment with her ally, which is me, and put them in the fire and watch them burn, so as to release them into flames.
And what motivated you to accompany them on this journey?
I was motivated merely by the love I have for my plural person and her system, and the bond that we have together as best friends. We've just established this beautiful friendship that has empowered the both of us to be companions on this road.
Cool. And my second question is, what was the atmosphere like during this burning ceremony?
The atmosphere was at first it was very intense. Like you could feel the parts of the plural person rambling within her, like her demeanor, like it was kind of nervous on one moment, and then you could see just in the demeanor of my plural friend, changing from minute to minute as we approached and built the fire and made the fire. It seemed like everybody was on board with this process. So every plural part was present. It was very quiet, and it was almost like I could watch my plural friend having conversation with the internal world. And so the atmosphere was very serene, very what's the word I'm trying to use? Anticipating. So that's kind of where it was at that moment of the beginning of the burning process.
Okay. And that leads to my next question. In what ways do you believe this act of burning the trauma has contributed to the healing and growth of your plural friend?
Well, for one, the drawings were a visual sense of release. The second was the emotional release. The third was the sensory system, like your smell, your feel. So the burning process, you smell a campfire burning. And so it connects all the sensory system in the system to that process of burning. So they knew that they had released that onto paper. They knew that they had released it to an ally, and that ally had prayed to higher power for release from that. Then the second was to burn it, to release it, to let it go. Because burning something, it turns to ash. And that's what we were trying to do with our trauma, was make it non-gripping.
And how have you seen them change or evolve since that day as a result of that process?
To watch these as each plural put in parts and letters and drawings of this from this box, and watching them put it into the fire and watching it burn for each plural part. It was like watching weight come off of an air balloon, like being tossed out, and the air balloon just starts to rise. And I just seen the demeanor of my plural friend, just the weight lifted off and the brightness coming out of her. The smile came back. The flesh was a rosy color. Just all kinds of different things happened. And later on, throughout the weeks, the process of therapy was more consistent. Like we didn't have any pullback.
Cool. And how did you feel witnessing the transformation and release of the past traumas as they were consumed by the fire?
Wow, it was a privilege. As an ally and a singlet person, to witness this as as their ally, as their confidant in this process, watching it unfold before my eyes was one of the most beautiful fiery furnace experiences I've ever witnessed in any aspect that you could possibly imagine.
Wow. And did that experience have any impact on you personally?
Oh, it did. It gave me the ability to know and release the hope of knowing there is healing process in that fiery furnace, for my plural friend. So to watch it's kind of like watching a piece of pottery being molded and then passed through the furnace, and how it just conforms and becomes a hard utilized vase or whatever that you put through that fire. So it's been refining for the system, the plural system, and myself as an ally.
Wow. Okay. And based on your experience, is there any advice that you would offer to others who may be supporting a plural friend or a loved one through a similar process?
Patience. Be patient and know that not every plural part is the same. And be very loving. And first and foremost, be consistent. Be, how do I put it? Be stable in your consistency. So never say one thing and do another. Always make sure that as you're going through this side by side with your plural friend, that you stay consistent, because you are their stability in a sense. You're the one that cheers them on when they're feeling low. You're the one that reaches your hand out when they've fallen and they need help up. Whichever plural part it is, they need you as a system. And so as you grow with them, for them, helping them, your trust is being established. And that is the one thing that with plural parts is the trust aspect. They don't know even how to trust the system on some aspects, or trust that they can believe in what's going on in the system, because sometimes plurals don't understand the capacity of their system and why it does what it does, depending on how much they've learned about the pluralism. So I think on that aspect of what to do, or what am I doing wrong, or what do I need to do more of, or it is personalized for each person, each part, each plural in their entirety. So for that, to answer that question, all in all, is to just be trustworthy, and be consistent, and be as stable ground as you can be for them, so that when they stand, they have solid to stand with. So that's and lots of love and compassion. Remember that they are just as confused as we are about their pluralism. And so as you grow together, you literally grow together. Like they learn it, so do you. You experience it, so do they. And so just be very, very loving, very kind, very patient, I think is, and stable. That be their stability in this process.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me. I find it a very big privilege that I was asked to do this for my plural friend. And like I said, this is an honor. This is a privilege to be part of a plural person. And I think everybody needs to remember that it is a privilege to have this plural person in your life. So thank you for having me.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye. So, as we reflect on the journey of all of us who have overcome a past of trauma and thrived in life as plural individuals, let us remember the power of resilience, the beauty of diversity, and the limitless potential of the human spirit. And let us strive to create a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Thank you so much for listening in on this breakout, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your conference. And I hope that this left you feeling empowered to set your own past on fire and to write your own journey of healing and renewal.